Hey, what's up? JP here. Doing a follow up to a video I did back when Bethesda did their little Fallout teaser reveal, and I made some predictions. Some turned out to be true, some didn't. They did what I thought they absolutely would not do, and that is to make a completely online Fallout without any consideration for any kind of single player. And it's very disheartening to me, and I'm kind of mad about it, to be honest. Because if you watched Todd Howard's little reveal last night, his little spiel, he said that, of course, you can play it solo. You can be who you want to be. You can explore. You can quest. You can level. And you don't have to interact with other people. All that turned out to be bullshit. I mean, yes, you can play alone. You don't have to engage with other people. But anybody who has played online, on any online game like PUBG or Fortnite or GTA Online or anything like that, you know that you're going to get griefed. And griefing, for those of you who do not know, is when people who are probably good at the game or somehow using a cheat just to follow you around and kill you over and over again and just screw with you even though you don't want to, even if you're not engaging that person, even if you don't want to engage in combat with that person. And there's people like this online. Unfortunately, not everybody who plays online games is mature and can, uphold a code of honor. And I'm not even completely against any kind of competitiveness within games. That's a game. I get it, okay? But if I want to just be left alone to explore and to quest, I want to be able to do that without somebody freaking nuking me every 2 seconds. Or somebody following me around and just headshotting me, and then I spawn back and they headshot me, and they spawn back and they headshot me. This is why I stopped playing GTA Online. I used to play GTA Online every time I went on there. And it wasn't just every once in a while. Every single time I went on there, eventually I would start being grieved. Somebody would get bored, they'd jump in a helicopter, they'd come and follow me, and they'd just sit there and rocket launch me until I was dead. And then the second I respawn, they'd come and find me again, and they do the same thing over and over and over. I'm not a good first-person shooter player. Don't play Call of Duty. I don't play Black Ops. I don't play Battlefield. I don't play PUBG. I don't play Fortnite. I don't want to get good. That's their saying, get good, noob. Well, I don't want to get good because I don't play games like that. But I have played every single Fallout game. Sorry, I'm wearing gloves because I'm doing house cleaning. I'm not trying to be weird or anything. But, anyways, it's just good morning for Fallout Black Lives. It's just, I don't understand why they couldn't have put a first person or a single player like mode in here, even if there's no NPC. So what? You put it out and say, okay, there's a single player mode where we'll just throw you on the map and let you explore and do the quests that are built in. Okay, there's no NPCs to interact with, but there's a lot of stuff to check out. There's monsters to fight. Obviously, they have to have some kind of creatures in the game, which they talked about. So how hard would it have been to just, include a mode where you can explore the map by yourself offline? And then if you want to go online to play against other people and all this crap they talk about, well, people are going to cooperate and they're going to go questing together and they're going to build communities together. Yeah, if you have friends that game, maybe you'll, get together with your group of friends and build a community, and then you go out and fight other people uh, and other groups. But it's going to be like, a competitive thing where people are going to go on there, they're going to strap up, they're going to get as many weapons as they can. Everybody's going to be trying to get the nukes and, nuking each other, and it's just going to be freaking broken in bedlam. When up until now, every Fallout experience has been, a story of some sort with a lone, protagonist, and you follow his story and you play his character, and then you can kind of create that character the way you want in your mind, whether he's a good guy or a bad guy, whether he uses guns or he uses melee weapons. And that's, it's been primarily single player, and you didn't have to be good at shooting or at shooters in order to play and enjoy. But now I feel like basically, in order to enjoy this game to any real extent, you're going to have to get good. You're going to have to know how to fight, to shoot at, to fight other people. And they say, well, the VATS system is going to kind of balance that out between the skilled players and the less skilled players. If you are a skilled first-person shooter player and you have VATS, which is in real time, obviously, because online they're not going to slow down time for everybody on the server just because you went into VATS, so it's a real-time VATS. It's to make the good players better and the shitty players maybe moderately better, but not enough to compensate for the the good players who constantly play these first-person shooters online. So it's going to give them a way unfair advantage. And again, it was just with the griefing. I think that's my biggest fear, and I've seen that a lot come up. As a lot of people are worried about the griefing. Even Todd Howard mentioned in his interview on YouTube that they're aware about the griefing, and they're going to try to mitigate that somehow. I don't know how. What they're going to kick people off for griefing? I've never seen anybody get kicked off for griefing. Unless there's certain things, and like on GT Online they have these like codes of conduct that you have to follow, but they're pretty liberal. I mean, you can shoot people over and over and over again. That's not breaking the rules, because at the end of the day it's a competitive game and you're supposed to be able to defend yourself and shoot back and kill them. But some of these people, I don't know how they find the time to just spend hours and hours and hours on end practicing to where they can like perfectly aim, or they're using aim bots or whatever. Modded controllers, all the crap that I don't have because I don't play those kind of games. And then you can say, well, then just don't play this game. Well, you see, Fallout has been beyond any other game I've ever played. Fallout is my favorite, most beloved game. And now to see a Fallout title being released that really I feel like now I won't be able to enjoy and basically am excluded from, it kind of hurts my feelings, Todd Howard. It really does. And, well, yes, I know a lot of people are really happy and excited about seeing this Fallout Online. I'm not. And I know I'm not the only one, because I've talked to plenty of other people who feel similar to what I do, maybe some people for other reasons. I saw one kid who said that, he loves to play Fallout, and he's autistic. And he has issues interacting with people. And so, for him, to be able to play a single-player game and, play and interact with NPCs, the non-playable characters in the game, gives him a way to kind of, feel like he's interacting with people without, having to really interact with people because of his social awkwardness or whatever. And that makes sense to me, it's just, I don't know if the Bethesda really realized how much Fallout really meant to some people like me. It's more than just a game for me. It's like an old friend. It's something that I like to do on my own. When I come home from work or after a hard day, I get to sit down, turn on Fallout, and I can transport myself into another world. And now on Fallout 76, I can go on there and then get some 10-year-old griefing me and then making the teabag emote while I'm laying on the ground dead. Yeah, that sounds awesome. That's why I love, it's not what I've been looking for. So sad. Well, at least we have Red Dead Redemption 2, which is going to have, and see, they did it right. They have a full single-player mode campaign, fully fleshed out game, right? Single player, and then they, on top of it, have a Battle Royale mode. So if you want to go on there and you want to play Battle Royale on Red Dead Redemption 2, you can. Or if you want to just be a loner and play it by yourself, without anybody, without even being online, you can. And I understand that this probably isn't or wasn't meant to be like the sequel to Fallout 4. And that's why it came out so soon. And, up until now, the pattern between the games has been they made the Elder Scrolls, and they made Fallout, then they made another Elder Scrolls, then they made another Fallout. So they kind of broke the pattern with this one. They went, Fallout, now another Fallout game. But this is kind of like not really a full Fallout game. I think this is kind of like their big experiment. And then they're going to make Starfield, which they announced coming in a year or two. And then they're going to have the Elder Scrolls 6. And then, this is just a prediction. But then I predict they'll probably come out with the sequel to Fallout 4, which will probably be called Fallout 5, coming out probably in 2024, 2025 would be my guess. seeing as Bethesda's got 2 AAA titles, one in pre-production, one in production that we know of, and this Bethesda game works. So I had to vent my frustration. I don't know if anybody's going to watch this. But if you do and you agree with me, hit that thumbs up, give me a like, give me a subscribe. I'm going to be out of town for a few days. When I come back, I'm going to try to get some more videos of me doing some scientific stuff up, which will be fun. I've got the stuff to mix up some thermite, and maybe we can light some of that off. That should be fun. Anyways, that's how I feel about Fallout 76. This is how I feel about Todd Howard right now. Take it easy. This is JP signing off.